After the second lesson, we move on to the sixth lesson because the third, fourth, and fifth lesson are not there for your end of term 3 exam. So we will move on to the module 12, lesson 6, that is proving angle relationships. We will look into the learning objectives of this lesson, that is to prove theorems about angles by using the angle addition postulate. We have to prove theorems about angles by using properties and theorems of angle congruence, and finally prove theorems about right angles. We will learn all of these in the coming videos. Now, a few of the key words which we'll come across this lessons are postulate, theorem, congruence, protractor, complementary, supplementary, adjacent. So these are few of the words. We will come across these one by one and we will learn them then and there. But few of the terms, I'm sure, like congruence, protractor, complementary, supplementary, adjacent, we have already come across them. Anyways, if you've forgotten, we will come across them in a while. And now about postulates. Now, postulates are similar to a theorem. It's like a statement. You do not need to prove them again and again. You can just remember these because they are always like a formula or a law. So now what does postulate, protractor postulate tell? The measure of any angle as a measure between 0 to 180, because a protractor is having 180 degree. And if it's a flat line, 180 degree means a line. Now the next one is angle addition postulate, which is very important. Now look at this figure, A, B, C, and there's a D in the interior. So D is the interior of ABC if and only if the measure of ABD plus the measure of angle DBC is equal to the total angle, that is the measure of ABC. So what it means is, if you add this over here and add this, you must get the total angle. That should be true. Otherwise, this is not an interior point. Few of the theorems we'll come across is supplement theorem, which we have already come across before. That is, if two angles form a linear pair that is 180 degree, then they are supplementary angles. So supplement means more, it's not 90. 90 is complement. Supplement is 180 degrees. So over here 120 plus 60 will make 180. That's a linear pair. Now complement theorem over here. If the non-common sides of two adjacent angles form a right angle, then the angles are complementary angles. If at all you get the sum of two angles as 90, it'll be complementary. Always remember, complement is something right. So right angle is 90. So it's 90 degree. It's up to you. You can remember anyhow, but I'll just tell it again. How I remember is, compliment is telling good about someone or telling them they are right about something. Right is 90 degrees, isn't it? Right angle is 90 degrees. So whenever compliment, think of right angle is 90 degree. Whereas in supplement, supplement is extra. More than extra or more than 90 is 180 degree. So that is the thing. And now we will look into a problem, angle addition postulate. Now we have over here measure of angle 3. If we need to find measure of angle 3, see over here in this figure, this angle. If the measure of angle 1 is 23 degrees and measure of the total angle is given, this total angle ABC is given as 131. Now how do we find angle 3? Looking carefully at the figure, you can see that this is given, measure of angle 1, but what about measure of angle 2? This is 90 degree, it's mentioned over here. So that is very important. It is 90 degree. And then we have the total angle 131. Now, you can use the angle addition postulate, which we saw. That means when you add all of these individual angles, you must get the total angle. That is, over here, measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2 plus measure of angle 3 must be the sum total angle. We have to just substitute everything. That is by substitution property. That means whatever the angles are, they substitute over here now. 1 is 23, 2 is 90, 3 is unknown, which we need to find, and the total measure of ABC is 131. Now what do we get? Take everything to the other sides and subtract, put it in the calculator, you will get 18 degrees. So this is the answer for this question. Very simple, very straightforward. All you need to know is whenever you have many angles, remember the sum, the total sum will be equal to the sum, the total angle will be the sum of all the individual angles. That's it. So this is the postulate. Now we have some check problems. I would kindly request you, highly encourage you to pause the video and try this by yourself, and then you can see the explanation for this problem. I hope you have tried pausing the video. So now let us see over here. They want to know the measure of angle 3, and they have told measure of angle 2 is 26. Now, same way like the previous one. Now here the measure of angle 1 is given in the figure. It's 90 degrees. 2 is 26. 3 is unknown. But the total angle is not given. But you can see there is a straight line. So if you remember the supplement theorem, we can apply that. Supplement theorem says whenever there is a linear pair, when you add these, you should get a straight line, isn't it? Linear. So that means the total sum will be 180 degree. So just substitute it now. It will be 90 in the first, 26 for the second, third is unknown, and 180. So all you do is substitute over here, and then over here it will be measure of angle 3. Take everything to the other side, keep measure of angle 3 at one side, and then now you can get that as 64 degrees. So this is how we solve it. Very simple, very straightforward. We'll quickly see this as well. The second check problem. Over here, again, it's the same thing. You can see in the figure, it's a straight line. So the sum of this must be supplementary. That is 180 degrees. But this is a little bit unique because they have given this measure of angle 4 in terms of, measure of angle 4. Yes, we need to find the measure of angle 4, but they have not given us a value. They have given us variable. So x plus 9, and over here it is 2x. So all you need to know is this is the measure of angle 4, that is x plus 9, phi is 2x, and now substitute these x values over here. Instead of 4, it will be x plus 9, instead of phi it is 2x, and remember it's a straight line, so the sum must be 180 degree or a linear pair. So that's why from supplement theorem we can write this as 180 degrees. Now you can simplify this. It'll be 3x equals 171, and take 3 to the other side. You're getting 57 degrees. Remember, this is not your final answer. This 57 degrees is just the angle x value. That's it. Now, how do you find measure of angle 4? Put this x value back in the given x plus 9, and then find the measure of angle 4. Sometimes what happens is you will start solving, you will get the value of x, and you think that's the final answer. No, this is not. You need to substitute in the given equation, that is measure of angle 4 equals x plus 9. Whatever you just now found was just x because you substituted both the values of x, right? Now x is found out, put it back over here. 57 plus 9. Now measure of 4 equals 66 degrees. So this is your final answer.